34 victories, including 23 knockouts. Alvarado! 55 victories with 40 knockouts. 7 defeats. Marquez!
Touch him up. Good luck. Buena suerte.
Mark, the question is, does he still have it, or did Provodnikov has usually been the tougher guy?
And puncher maybe than Brad at the weight, but he's not a huge puncher. He makes changes at the right time. Sometimes.
Who stopped the first fight between Brandon Rios, according to Steve Weisfeld, who was there and watched it against Rios. And Russell said that was a 10-round fight. He's trying to make Marquez lead, right?
Exactly, and that's how you do more kicks.
Marquez is the man in this situation, by and large. Right hand by Alvarado to
try to get a win.
Good right hand by Marquez. Left. And what that led to is that Alvarado threw only 19 punches by Cop.
He's the better guy as far as boxing level goes. So don't 25 rounds with him. So don't show him too much too early.
Mr. Pacquiao through long stretches of their rivalry. His opponents want to draw him out.
Times that Marquez had against Juan Diaz twice, and Alvarado landed a jab a moment ago. That's part of his game plan. And that would make it different.
Clean shots upstairs in both these 2 rounds. To win the rounds most likely, but he has hit Marquez. Out-timing and out-boxing Alvarado from distance.
Body shot by Marquez.
Right on the belt line, indicating that if Alvarado can get a little bit closer and fire. Dabble, 21 grams, and Juan Manuel coming in.
Like that right there, he's going for the gusto.
By Alvarado there.
More skillful.
And the taller, longer fighter has to try to impose himself.
Alvarado now beginning to let his hands go a lot more. Alvarado's left elbow.
Chooses to attack.
Good hard right hand by Marquez inside.
The artillery.
Marquez is times, but nothing seems to have happened.
And Russell has already told numbers in round 3. Marquez 20 out of 52. Alvarado 12 out of 3.
Okay, Jim, I got a 3-0, 30-20. You don't see guys keep their hands up that high, and it's pretty badly swollen. Anyway.
And this defense is a more primitive kind of, let me just pick point, mainly because when he tried to.
As Alvarado was throwing, you saw the counter-punching skill.
Alvarado's got pop. He came back on Greatest Prescott.
It's great timing in this round. He's catching Alvarado coming in.
Well, he isn't doing too much better. He's close though. Right there, he gets hit and he can get hit and return the punch.
Marquez to fight at whatever distance he wants to use. Like that. Speed and the combination skill of Juan Manuel Marquez.
And I also think that even if Alvarado hasn't one shot by Marquez, is still fresh.
Well, it has to be different now, but you also can feel the power.
The way he split the guard with that jab just now, Marquez.
A brilliant display is developing here on the part of Juan Manuel Marquez.
That left hand just now, that slowed everything that he thought about doing.
And now he's starting to do that.
Yeah, he's got to sell out.
Alvarado trying to box early, not meeting with success. And
more opportunities Marquez will find to counter.
Yeah.
Feel 40 years old. You can't do that by waiting on it.
Cross stance and then decided not to do it. Talking about another brilliant combination by Marquez. Alvarado got in a right. He's putting on an increasingly brilliant display of combination punching. Alvarado mentioned
earlier, a way to beat a great old fighter. Marquez still really wants to fight. Now what is Alvarado willing?
I should say. He lost the first 5 rounds against Greatest.
May be the case here, but we've seen Alvarado.
By far. Oh, good shot.
Alvarado's landed a couple of hard uppercuts.
Turned into a boxer against Rios and Provodnikov, a resourceful fighter.
With the right. Finish off at the bottom.
Passionate in trying to say to Mike Alvarado, he can't hang you with you when you...
60-54, Juan Manuel Marquez. You know, Jim, Mike Alvarado, it's amazing. He gets those combinations out there, good hooks into round 6. But I got to tell you, Jim, I am going to...
Still doing a whale of a job of training Marquez. Yes,
So
can't
far,
wait to see what Nacho will give us in the next 10 years.
as Harold.
One-sided, but increasingly crowd pleased.
Oh, good uppercut. Good combination by
Of course, he's going to take more punishment this week.
Combinations is astonishing sometimes.
Yes. Good.
The strength is there, the athletic skill remains, and he knows how to...
Mike Alvarado.
By CompuBox count, Marquez landed nearly 50% of his punches in the 7th. Billauer said, if you're going to get hit, you're going to get hit.
Oh, good right hand by Marquez.
Passed. It's got back, and this is a very tough guy to do that against.
Juan Manuel Marquez has stayed in his rhythm and has fought the way he wanted to.
This is power that he goes on the offensive, that the tough guy comes out and
He's taking some hell of a punches tonight.
40-pound guy, Ben Marquez, who was, for much of his career, things have changed in recent years for Marquez, and now he has that. A tremendous counter shot by Juan Manuel Marquez.
And right on the top with a right hand, beat Mike Alvarado to the punch. Mike was trying to...
Don Billauer asked his fighter, Mike Alvarado, between rounds.
is expressed nowadays, not just running guys.
Oh! Down goes Marquez! And crowd has what they came for. Both men have been down. And now Marquez wants to get it back.
Alvarado under his left eye.
Alvarado.
Oh, good.
Marquez hitting him with everything and the kitchen sink.
And he's going for broke with the hook when the right hand is really what's...
Oh my God!
And he's going like that.
His own over the top, followed by hook, and that right hand right there landed right on the button.
Full time.
Round 10 of a scheduled 12. In the 9th, Harold, how do you have it with 3 rounds to go?
Jim, 8 round for Marquez, a round 8, and a 10-8 round for Alvarado.
His downfall has been his own self, his own personal self.
The battle that is rated as the fight of the year so far.
Another
Great knockdown.
Alvarado knockdown for sure.
Again, it looked... I don't think Alvarado can help it. It's the way he's built.
Marquez landed on the cut under his left eye.
Whopping licks to the mouth.
Marquez has landed 58% of his power punches by CompuBox count.
Sean's told Mike the right thing throughout this fight. Once it became up.
Left hook lands for Alvarado.
Like a double hook.
What he needs.
The only way he can. He doesn't unless Marquez do this.
Good body shot with the left.
Landed that knockdown, we really have a problem with the scorecard like that.
Oh!
And stronger guy.
With something to prove.
Now let's
Alvarado land a right hand right on the button, and Marquez all
clearly there was no knockdown.
Reminiscent of what happened at the end of the Bradley fight when Marquez seemed to stumble across.
Cross stance. He's been thinking about it from
that southpaw stance. I don't think I would try that.
Yeah. Alvarado.
Without a doubt. All night long.
That means stay in the...
Mentioned it earlier about Alvarado's defensive posture to protect his eyes. There.
And finally went ahead and did it.
Like right there, he does it.
Alvarado waiting too much.
Way too much.
Didn't take command enough.
But what a fight. What a fight. Oh, Juan Manuel Marquez from 7 on. It became an out-and-out.
3 scorecards to the winner by unanimous decision. Marquez!
Interestingly, Harold's scorecard was